What is going on here? Let's take a look. Says we're streaming, but I don't see. There we go. What does that mean? Let's see. Stop this one. Start it. Reset this one. So that one's good. I think we're having. Déjalo paro. All right. I think we're live. I think we're good. Let me reset this one. Here we go. Look at that. So what did I say, everybody? Possible entry, right? We've had this going since the 19th. Look at that. Since back here, actually longer than that. I sold it back on the 12th. And what do? Like I said, I don't rush into things. I wait. I thought it was going to drop down again. That's what I thought. And then we're going to retest this guy. But when it jumped like this, that was beautiful. That tells me there's a lot of people behind that. Maybe, but then again, I don't know. These are tokens or coins that I don't hold. I just trade. But look at that. Look at this. When we zoom right into it, look at my line. This is a line that I created. How long ago already? The 12th? 14 days ago. So I created this line 14 days ago after I sold it. Right up here. Look at that. Let me move this little guy down. So I'll actually bought it again right here when it dipped back into this last guy right here. I went back in. So I went back in because I thought we were going to retest it, but That was for a quick little scalp. I bought it here and then it just tanked. But it's okay though. Remember what I said. Remember what I said. I'll make a quick buck, but this is where I want to be. I want to be at my possible entry. We want to wait. Just wait. It took 14 days for me to get this buy back in, and look at that. It came back. You didn't have to go back in. We sold it back on the 12th. Sold it when it peaked, and then it just took off. So we've been waiting over 14 days for this possible entry. Look at my little notes. So I don't know how you guys trade or if you guys do trade, but this is free money. So I made a little note putting possible entry. This is where I sold it. This is where I sold it. And then this is where I bought it again because I thought I was going to go back up. I can make a quick $5-10, whatever. It's free money. But it tanked. But it's okay though. That's why I only test whenever I'm not sure. I'll test it with $100. But I'm not going to like $5 maybe. Then you can see what your $5 are doing or $10 are doing. You spend more on that on a drive-through little burger. It's not even a decent burger. But and remember, we just drink dark coffee. Black, no cream, no sugar. That way we're fasting. It's a quick little way to maintain your health without actually having to work out. So we're in, and not only that, it actually, let me see if we can zoom. This is a 4-hour chart. Let's zoom in a little bit. So look at this possible entry. Last night before I went to bed, I put it for 49, which is right there. I didn't even know it was. Look at that. It just followed this line that we did 14 days ago. Almost. I would have had some people get FOMO and then they want to chase it, right? And then you want to buy higher. And then look at that. It dipped at my possible entry. It dipped once. I've been in, waiting. I put another one for 49 just in case. And it dipped back again into the 49s. It actually dipped all the way down to 48, 44. But we bought it at 49. So we're in. We're golden. And it looks like it's still wanting to go back down again, too. It'll probably dip right here, and then it'll come up. And let's take a look. So remember, there's always entries within entries. So look at this guy. So we'll make a little quick one. Boom. This is our new one right here. So we might get it pinched here, and then it'll pop up. It'll take off. Or it might drop down to this next level down here. So we'll make a nice little line down there. This is the next one that it'll probably bounce off of right there. Bam, bam. So we do this in the mornings before we head out. Just making money and not even doing anything. We'll be back. We'll check it later. So we'll zoom into this little guy right here. Boom. So we're in. And this is the new line that we're following. But I put possible entry because possibly that's where the entry is going to be. Do I want to go balls deep? No. Hey, how you doing? Good morning. How you doing? Fabulous. Awesome. I don't know if I can post pictures on here, but fall's around the corner and the colors are looking beautiful. Every now and then I'll be posting pictures of what the trees look like. Yeah, we're doing fabulous. Just showing you guys a little bit of something what I do. Awesome. How's your Friday? Working today? Anything for the weekend? I know it is a happy weekend. It's it's a happy weekend when we're feeling good. Even when you're feeling sick, one of the things that we don't do, and like when's the last time you actually sat down and took a deep breath and actually just sat there, enjoyed your morning, enjoyed your coffee? That's nice. It's good. Well, that means you don't really have to plan out anything. Sometimes nothing is. Hell yeah. We just every day for me is Monday, except for Sundays. I'll try not to do nothing on Sundays. Pending permission. No, not. I don't. Oh, if you could see what I did here. So this trade that I did. So I'm going to move this for you so you can see what happened. So I was trading this when it was down here, buying it, buying it, buying it, and then I just held it. I held it when it was down here, and then I sold it right at the peak, right here. I sold it right here. I actually made on that. I think I used. Oh man, I can't forget how much money I put into it. I wish I don't track it because it's money that we're not. It's my savings, right? Or not savings because you don't want to. You always want to have some money aside for you in case of an emergency. So this is money that I already have in my what do you call that? Your 40 not your 401k, but your so I use Fidelity and I use Acorn. So it's change that I accumulate over time, and then I grab that change and I throw it into here because it's change. So it's money that I wasn't really expecting to hold, and then I put it in here and then I multiply it. So I think in this end, I think from here, I put $700 and I made $1,800, I believe. I cashed out, and then I figured it was going to drop back down before going back up. That's why I put possible entry. But once it took off like that, I was like, oh, hell no, we're waiting. I know it's crazy. It's so do if you want to do it my way and use change that you're already using anyways, get an Acorns. I call that a poor man's 401k, and I love it. I think that was probably one of the smartest apps out there. I thought that was exciting, especially for some of us that I'll try. Yeah, I'm always so. I don't know if you've been following me, but this is what I do before I actually do my work. So my real work is this. Look at that. That's my picture. You like that? I love taking pictures of bees. So what we really do in here is let's take a look at this next one. So I'll pull up this little guy, and then I gotta do. I show you guys what my daily tasks are as a mechanical contractor. So no, I just do that for fun too. It looks pretty though, right? So this is what we really do in here. I'm gonna zoom into this real quick, and then I'll pull up a picture for you guys on the last project. Right now we gotta put together a chimney or a slash fireplace. let me see. So we log into this guy. Let me get these pictures out of here for you guys. Bam, bam, bam. And then this one, documents, we'll pull up, bam. So what I want to do for you guys is if you're not a homeowner or you're planning to be a home, getting a home or getting into the trades, what I want to do for you guys is I want to teach you guys how to do advanced real world math, like how to turn fractions to decimals, how to turn decimals into fractions. How do we actually use that? That's the stuff that we learn in school. Nobody really told us that we were going to. How do we actually apply it, right? Why are we learning what we're learning? Nobody actually told us what's really being used, what's not being real, not what's not used. Like on one of my, I think now that I'm older, I like history, but when I was in school, when I was very young, I was like, why are we learning this stuff? This is dumb. But history does repeat itself if we don't keep up with it. Now that I'm older, I like history. I like, how it all began and how do we get to where we're at. But what I wanted to know when I was younger is how do I apply myself? And that was nobody's teaching that. So I'm hopefully I can do that for you guys and show you how to apply it and use it to our benefit. So this house right here is this house and this and this. Boom. So I'll get you guys the pictures for that house as well. Just so this is just a quick little intro to what we do here. I should probably start my stream every day with this for whenever you guys have questions on what exactly I teach and what I do. And then this is what we actually do, and we start with looking at what my trades were doing. Let's see, work orders, open this guy up. It is going to be this one. Let's go to requirements. This is the, I guess I can show you guys all of them. Front of the house. This is the side of the side of the house. And this is the back of the house. Good. Oh, you don't know anything about trading? That's all right. I didn't know anything about trading either. I studied with every chance I got in the morning. Like right now, like my day doesn't start for another 30 minutes. Actually, it starts whenever I want to start it. But every morning I would wake up earlier, just because I know I had to get out there and start, our daily routines, life. Bills don't pay themselves. Bills will keep coming. So I like to get up first thing in the morning. We go say good morning to the iron gods. Lift weights for about 15, 20 minutes. Just sit there, drink dark coffee. Just get the brain going. One thing that I need to get back into doing, it's really good for you, is reading. How often do we actually sit there and read? We don't. So pick up a book and read it, and make sure it's something that piques your interest. Yeah, and then, so that's when our day starts. So in the mornings before my day starts, I get my trades going, or I start figuring, all right, what do we buy in? Because a lot of the stuff where it says possible entries, I have it set to where I'm not gonna buy it unless it actually hits that number. And every now and then I'll get on there. I look at it and it says, let me see if I can open it without giving too much info, you know? You never know nowadays. Let's take a look. Oh, look at that. So on my Fidelity, I set it to 12 bucks. Just bought it. Let's take a look. So trading. Look at that. So boom, boom, boom. Make sure there's nothing there. So look at that. So let me see if I can get rid of some of that. Right about there. I'm getting a call. So it says fully filled. So I put my trading where it's supposed to be at. Let's see what he wants. Actually, we'll call him back. Give me a second. I'll give you a call right back, bro. Comma. Oh no. I'm trying to put this together for Daikin. So this is the back of the house. This is where my condenser is going to sit. And I'll show you exactly what it's going to look like because we just installed one. I haven't uploaded I don't know where to upload them, but I can show you guys what I'm doing when I'm doing it. So we just did this one on on Tuesday. So we just installed this one Tuesday. And I'll show you guys how this one's going to look. There's two ways to install this. Either we hang it on the wall, but seeing how you got the electrical on the wall here, I might just put it on a stand right here on the side. Let's take a look. So bam and bam. So we're installing this. And then we'll look up a quick little stand on a mini split stand. Check this out. So this is a stand. See that? See that? Images. Let's see how they stand like that? So that's basically, we're raising it off the ground because these mini splits, they got little heaters on the bottom of them whenever they build up ice or there's snow in them. That water melts. That water melts. What do you mean accept offers? I don't know what that, like drawings? Drawings. I don't know. I just do it to see whoever wants to tag along and learn something. Wasn't really expecting to make anything. Did you also? Those would be cool. Why not? If they're cool, why not? I like art. But these are the little stands for the mini splits. They'll stand them like that, or oh damn, I just closed that last one. Whatever. So or this is the mini split. This is in a garage that we just did on Tuesday, and this is it. You'll put it on a stand. You'll hang it, and you're good to go. These are the rooms. You got the first room, the second room, and you got the living room. All right, let's close that. This is the front of the house. This is what it looks like. Room number, guest room, main room. Can I show you my? Yeah, show it. Send it over, my good sir, or good madam, or good sir. You gotta be careful what you say nowadays, because you can offend, you know. Yeah, send it over. I got you. I love to look at it. I'm always down. One of the things that I tell everybody that I meet, if I make money, you're making money. Where I can. So through all my, I think you can find me anywhere go on any of the social medias, and I think I'm under my tech support. I think, I'm not sure. But if I make money, you guys make money, and if more people start following us and more people start learning, this is basically a class, right? I would love to put together this. Consider this as your classroom. Class starts whenever I'm here, and whenever you guys have questions, throw it in the classroom. You know, throw it in the little chat. This is the school of, I don't know, just I don't even know what should we call this class, but consider this a class. And if your teacher's making money and we're profiting from this class, we're all making money. Let's take a look. So this is the first bedroom, second bedroom, living room, and then get this in mind right here, right? Let's take a look. Close this guy. We can save that one. That one's cool. This is what it looks like from the top view. Cool, cool. Good. We'll close it. So with this in mind, this is the first bedroom, second bedroom, living room. This little thing right here, this is my head unit. This is my second head unit. This is my third head unit. So this one, I know some of you guys missed out already, but this one was already put in and we're waiting for approval. This is the square footage of every unit. This is the size of every unit that we're putting in. So we'll close this guy, we'll close this guy, and I think we'll open this guy back up. Where are we at? Boom. Now let's where was I? I need to fill this out before we head out today, because they said that we're missing stuff. Let me see. We are missing. We'll go to work orders. Bam, bam, bam. Where are you at? Right here. They wanted me to go in there, and they said that we're missing something with tagging. Let me see. Start job. Work update. What's today's date? 26th. And then it wants me to clock in real quick. I don't know if I can show you what I'm doing here. Maybe I can. No, maybe not, just to be safe. So right here, I'll show you guys a little chunk of it, but not all of it. So right here, it wants me to update, check in my work order. This is another job that we're doing for a customer, the 746. And they want me to make sure that we're tagging the equipment that's on there. So what's the make and model number? And that way we can all be on the same page. So I did my part, which was designing it, and now they're getting their team to verify that it's correct. So we're clocking in real quick. We're going to update the add equipment. You gotta be kidding me. He wants me to pick a picture. Asset tag it. Do I even have a picture of that one? Here, let's I don't even remember taking a picture of this guy, but I guess we do have one. So let download this because copy image. Let's see if that works. So we're going to copy the image. Click File Upload. Save image as. So we're going to put it on our desktop. So we'll call this furnace model number. And we'll save it to our desktop so we can pass. You guys want to see another cool picture that I took that I love a lot? Let me see, where are you? Oh, it's not on there. I thought it was on here. Alrighty, so can you drop me your IG here? What is, I think that I don't have one for this, but I do have one for, I should probably create one, huh? I think I do, but that one's more for the business. You can send it to, you can't send it to that? Let me see if I can create one real quick for you. Instagram, right? Is that what that is? Instagram? Let's go Instagram. We'll log out of this one. We'll create one for you. I got you. And then we'll do a phone number. We can put it under this one. And then full name. Good. Okay. So it's going to be my.tech.support. Verify it. Let me verify the account real quick. And then it wants me to make sure I enter my confirmation number. So send it to me. It's probably under spam. Nothing on spam. Primary. All inboxes. Oh my God. There you go. I put the wrong. I missed a letter on the email. There we go. Now we can get the email to the right address, or the confirmation to the right address. There we go. I got you. Bam. Good. Let's see what we got for. Yeah, Westcliff is done, and we're going back out to Summit. All right, perfect. So it is going to be my.tech.support. And then, yes, shoot me a message. I'll work on that one later. So .tech.support. I got you. So yeah, send it over and we'll go from there. Hey, I'm enjoying your stream, by the way. Thank you. Have you posted it on KickFam? No, I don't. I just started doing this not too long ago, so I'm just learning. But I figured I can. I figured I can teach you guys while I'm doing. This is just what I do on my day to day. So if I can show you guys what's, oh man, look at that, while we're just hanging out here, we're trying to, remember that little line that we showed you guys earlier? We're probably going to close above it. If we close above this, damn. That's a cool, I like that, obsessed with art. Art's beautiful. Yeah, no, I'm just doing this to see if I can show, if I can change your guys' life by helping you guys, man, that's awesome. Just because this is, I feel like the gap between money, like those who are making money and those who are just working the regular 9 to 5, it's getting bigger and bigger. My competition, the people that I work with, the people that I know, even then, they don't want to spend money on teaching their technicians nothing. They're like, well, he can figure it out. No, that's your job, man. Like, send them to school, pay for their classes. Like, I have, we have a class that we're going to next week. Obviously, I'm paying for it, but that's that class that I'm paying for is going to be an all-day thing. It's on heat pumps. Water source heat pumps is something that a lot of people don't work on. Live reaction. Let's take a look at this. Oh, so this is where I click on it. Let's take a look. So this is, I don't know how to profile views. Those, so these are the little characters. Do you change the top, or is that what it is right there? Little animated characters. I love anime, just so you know. What's your original favorite anime? What anime can you guys watch that will never get boring? Or you can go back and watch it. I love anime. That's cool. One Piece. That's cool. My favorite. Oh damn! Look at this right here on the bottom. My favorite is Samurai Champloo. I love that. One I can always go back to the Samurai Champloo. It's pretty badass. That the next one would be Samurai X, Ronin Kenshin. Hell yeah, that's a that's an original right there. All right, let's keep plugging away at this so we can start our day. So right now, what I'm doing is what you guys don't see is uh, well, that one shows all the customers' information. I don't think I can show that one, but I'm filling out their paperwork that they want me to fill out. They want me to tag the equipment, so we'll add an equipment on here. Reason. So this is going to be a furnace. The model number on it is, oh, look at that. I can show you guys this one. So this is what I got to fill out for these guys. I got to fill out the model number on this little guy. See that right here? So I got to fill that guy out. Let's close this, and then the furnace model number will be. Damn! Look at that, right on the. That's a big old green candle. So even if you wanted to pull out right now, look at that. Whoever went in there with me, because remember I told you I bought it this morning. So I bought it at .005, and then last night before I went to bed, I put it to .0049 down here. So so what I do is I put little posts. See the little post right here? So we're gonna go to settings. We're gonna go to coordinates. Bam, and we are going to put .0049. Oh, that's 46, and it'll go to my coordinates. So we're gonna come down here because that blue one I automatically already bought into it. So look at that. We're coming back down with it right now. So it looks like, oh snaps, and someone just went in fat. We just closed above that. That's crazy. Who knows? We'll see. Still too soon. But anyways, if you guys were following me last night, or if you guys see what I like to do, did you like? Oh, I like it. No, it's thank you for that. I like anime. Anything anime is pretty cool. It reminded me of the characters for the have you watched the anime called if you want here the invite link. It's a good way to get more viewers and followers. Thank you for that. Let me see. It's called, oh my god, the trash is here. I did not take out the trash, guys. Hold on, I'll be right back, son of a gun. Well, that's too late. He's gone. No! Oh my god. I did not take out the trash. And there goes the trash dude. So it's alright. I guess I'm gonna have to go do it myself. Well, there wasn't that much trash, so whatever. Oh, no, I suck. So another thing we can do is zoom into this 30-minute one. Let's see what it's actually doing on the 5-minute one. So we're right above. We peaked. Let's see what happens. That's beautiful. Look at that. It went bam, bounced, took off. That's awesome. Let's see what it does. So technically we can pull out. We're already up. Let me take a look at how much we're up. I go in and I go out. Those are called, so when you go in and out like that, it's called scalping it. And let's see how much we're up. Bam. 16,000. We are up $20. That's cool, huh? That's $20 right there, just hanging out right now. So technically, sell it, come back, do it again. Yeah, the trash truck, it's already left. God dang it. I didn't reach it. Oops. So model number, let's see if we can do, how could I zoom into this? How do you zoom in pressing the F keys? Does anybody know? I can't see that. Look, I can't. That's as much as I can zoom in. Do you guys know which F key it is to zoom in? Hardcore. All right, let's see. So we got, damn, I can't scroll. Control, scroll. Oh my God, you're a badass. Look at that. We're in there. Look at that. Control, scroll. Ah, look at that. I might have to change my name. I'm no longer tech support. So, yeah, so if you're ever troubleshooting something and you're having trouble with your equipment, or if you have any question with anything that you're troubleshooting, let me know. We actually have a whole bunch of manuals. Look, so I have manuals from installs that we do. So I have manuals and installs from long ago. I think I collect them. If I find an equipment that's like old and we can no longer find parts for it, I'll save it, just in case anybody. A lot of times we won't even replace it, and nowadays it's so expensive to do anything. I have a customer that keeps going back and forth on wanting to go with the what do you call that? A cheaper one, but right now we can't go cheaper because of the everything is so expensive right now. All the new equipment is all the equipment coming out is new. It's the refrigerant changed, everything changed. So until, I guess it'll be pretty expensive for the next couple of years until everything settles and we have too much of it. When we have too much of anything, it gets cheaper. That, and they gotta wait for sales. So a lot of times we have sales in the springs. We have sales, BTUs. Did I say 52,000? Let me see if I can open this up real quick. How do we save this model number? So we need to save this model number. And I think we're going to save it here. Look at that. We would have peaked right there. That's a good... We could have sold it there, come back in, bought it, and sold it again. But that's when you get greedy. Just buy it once, wait to see what happens. Hello, good morning. So, let's take a look at L whiteboard. So we'll save this here. I wonder if I can save it in text. Because I'm afraid that once I back out of this guy, I have to do it all over again. So copy, paste it. Oh, it did work. Awesome. Copy. And then we're going to paste it. I do know that one. Control C and V. So we'll go back to work order. And take a look at the other picture that I took for them. So the other picture that I took for them is going to be What the hell is the address for him? Requirements. Oh, there we go. So we took another picture that's upside down. Does me no good, but maybe this gives us a size because I need to know what the BTUs to this is. BTUs to this is, goddamn, I can't see that. Maybe we'll have to look up the model number. Let's look up the model number. I don't get it. So we're going to go add equipment. I knew it was going to delete, so that's why we did this. It actually reset model number, bam, serial number, copy and paste it real quick. Good. By the way, so is there any chance that we can start our first project? Not all. That's a good question, huh? What can we do? I guess message me whatever you have in mind. That's kind of cool. And what it would look like, and you know, if you want, here's the invite. Kick fan. Okay, good. So we're going to go here. Manufacturer. Who is the manufacturer? I don't even know. So let's look up this model number. So we're going to come here. We will look for a model number there. It's a Rheem. That's cool. So Rheem. And that's an 80, or is it a 75? 75,000 BTU. Okay, cool. So we're going to come here. Manufacturer is going to be a Rheem. Cool. The year, serial number usually tells you a year. So we're going to call it a 22. 2022. It's going to be a furnace. Good. AFU is going to be an 80. Location is going to be wall mount, ceiling, attic, ground unit. Other, it's in a crawl space. It's a natural gas. Filter size is, what is my filter size? Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me. I don't know what the filter size is. I have to go make myself. All right, my good sir or madam, both. Have a beautiful day. Be safe out there. Good luck. Let's enjoy our Friday before our weekend. Remember, a lot of accidents happen right before the weekend and then right before a holiday or right after a holiday. So that's where we got to be careful. So be careful. Watch out. And we only get 10 fingers, 2 eyes. The most dangerous part of your day is going to be the drive to work. That's the most dangerous part of your day. We cannot control that. So have a good day. Thank you. All right, next one. We have tabs, bam, bam. Actually, what time is it? Oh, well, it's time to go. I'm late. We're late. So everybody, thank you guys for joining me. I thought it was awesome today. We'll log back in later on tonight or in the morning again, and we'll see where our trades are at, and we'll see what projects we got going and what we can design together. Thank you guys. Have a beautiful day and be safe.